Hey guys, how are you all doing? It's your girl Georgia, and I'm back with you on Georgia's live stream. So, welcome to another episode of Georgia's live stream or Georgia's lifestyle. If you are new to my channel, a special welcome to you. It's a pleasure being with you one more time. And as the title suggests, tonight I'm going to be, yes, it is night here in the UAE. I'm in Abu Dhabi. Yes, and as the title suggests, tonight I'm going to be showing you what to include in your cover letter and also your CV. Yes, guys, those are the two most important or critical things that you have to get right before you can land your dream job here in the UAE. Yes. And as you know, we're in still in the pandemic and we're still online with everything. So everything is being done online. But to get yourself into a job here, your CV and your cover letter must be top game. Yes, so I'm going to be sharing with you tonight some tips how to get your CV and your cover letter up to date or what you need to have included. So, welcome. Hi, my beautiful friend Tarina. Hi, Miss Roberta Matthews. Hi, Nasifo. Tau. Thank you. My friend said my sister says I look pretty. Thank you. Yes, so guys, I'm tired though. I'm really, really, really tired. And Tarina can tell you that these last days it's been so hectic. And we have this saying that we say there's no tired like a teacher tired. Because it's Thursday. I'm happy that it's the weekend, but I'm really, really tired. Welcome, Kenton. Nice to have you, Kenton from Jamaica. All right, nice to have you, Kenton. So yes, it's a pleasure being with you tonight, and we're going to be chatting tonight, and I'm going to be sharing my screen with you to show you just some tips I have prepared of what you need to include in your cover letter and also your CV. So Kenton is asking, is that okay to apply for a teaching job? So you have a language communication and society degree and a certificate in teaching. So yes, Kenton, what is needed is a bachelor's degree. So whichever teaching discipline that you are going to be doing, you must have a bachelor's degree. And if you have a teaching certificate, teaching license, that is also an advantage for you. So yes, I think you can apply. And then you are a native English speaker, so I think it is possible for you to apply for a teaching job. Most likely, that means you will be teaching English. Yes, Canton. So you can go ahead and check out the websites that I have up on my channel and go ahead and apply. Yes, guys. So how has your week been? Well, just for us in the UAE, it's our weekend. So we're super happy. And I hope this is hi Salma. Nice to have you, Salman. Long time I haven't seen you in a live. But nice to see you, Salman. How are you doing? So let me just chit chat until some others come on. But guys, we're counting down to the end of summer. And like I said, guys, there's no tired like a teacher tired because we are super, super tired. And, when it comes down to the end, how's the situation in the UAE? We're still doing online teaching for the most part. I have some face-to-face days. But you know how hectic the beginning of a school year is? Well, the ending is twice as hectic because we're at the end now, so we are preparing reports, doing assessments and preparing reports and all those documents needed for the end of the school year. Yes, we're working on all of those things. So it's hectic. The workload is hectic at the end here. So we're basically fighting through, to get through to the end. And yeah, we even have to get ourselves prepared for the new school year. Unlike in my country, we just go off on holiday. Here, we have to have even the lesson plans we have to get ready, have those ready before we go off. So we have to plan the lessons that we're going to be teaching for our return. Yeah, so all of that, but the UAE is super hot now. Nobody wants to be outside. Hi, Marlene, welcome. Are you aware of any Jamaican? Yes, Marlene, I know of a Jamaican teacher who is in Saudi. She started in January, and when I checked with her, she's liking it so far. Yeah, she started in January, and yeah, Jamaican teachers are there, even some guys from Jamalco. They're out there in Saudi. We Jamaicans were everywhere. Hi, Ali G. Oh, Ali G from Texas. Thank you so much, Ali. Nice to have you. Yes. So we Jamaican teachers were everywhere. So yeah, she's out there and there's a Jamaican teacher I know. So she's in Qatar. Yeah. So you see some of the places that some of us like we don't want to go, or we hear so many things about those places and we don't want to go, but they are safe, trust me. And it is just to get your foot into, I would normally say, get your foot or your feet into international teaching, and then you can branch out to wherever you want to go. But yes, go ahead and try every link. Hi, Shavi. No, Shavi, I don't. Shavi, I am so tired. It's unbelievable. This morning I went to bed some minutes after 3. Terina and I, we were up quite late. Yes, so we go to bed late and we're up early. But I am tired, trust me. I couldn't wait to see Thursday, and I still have so much work to cover over the weekend, but it's the weekend here, so like really happy. Can't wait for the advantage to teaching, yes, is the long summer breaks that we get on holidays in between, but sometimes the work can be so hectic. Yes, Marlene, so keep your fingers crossed. Just go out, just send out the applications to any one of them. And you know what? You never know, Marlene, where God wants you to be. So you know what? Just send out the application. Just send it to all of the Middle East countries and see which one you get a reply from. And then maybe you can do a year. You probably could do a year in Qatar, a year in Saudi, even Oman. Jamaican teachers are in Oman, and we can actually drive to Oman, because if we want to do what is called a border run here, it's like less than 2 hours we drive to Oman. And yeah, so Jamaica, the teachers are all over in the Middle East. So just anywhere you see the vacancy, just apply. Hi, Stacy, and thank you once more for joining. How long is your summer vacation? So some schools end at the end of June, and some schools go up to a week in July. So the kids might go off the first week in July, and then the teachers go off the second week, and then some schools, both teachers and students go off the end of June. Yes, so like for me, my school ends the last day of June, and we return in August. The third week of August, yes, school resumes. Well, for staff, all schools resume the third week of August, and then the kids come in the last week of August. So we basically get about 6 to 7 weeks, maybe about 49 days, or thereabout we get. Yeah. But one thing though, in the UAE here, we have a lot of holidays. We do get a lot of holidays here, special birthdays and some long weekends sometimes. So yeah, that's the perks to teaching, but It can be really hectic sometimes. So Tarina, Miss Roberts is saying hi. Miss Roberts, you're from Jamaica, I'm assuming. Seems like I have all Jamaicans in the house tonight on the channel, except for Salman and Tau. I'm not sure if I'm saying your name correctly, but I have and Nasifo. Yes. Right. So, as suggested in the title tonight, I'm going to be sharing with you some tips in doing your cover letter. I hope I remember how to share my screen here on StreamYard. So, let me try to figure it out, see if I remember how to share my screen. And I'm going to have a look at. All right. Okay, here we go. I hope you guys can still see me. I should have shared my screen where I can see my face too. However, yes, writing the perfect, well, not perfect, but writing your cover letter and your CV. So, what is a cover letter? It's a complement to your resume, or some of us call it CV or curriculum vitae. So cover letters are a narrative complement to your resume, or again, you can call it CV. So it's a brief one page. Yes, one page. Just as how we don't want the CV to be too long, looking like a book, because recruiters, the school, they just basically want to see the basic information, your qualification, your experience, and so on. Is the same way, just the main details. It's basically a summary. So it's a one-page document that helps expand on the experiences you showcased in your resume. It highlights your motivations in applying for the position and why you want to work with this specific organization. It also showcases your personality and values. And like I always say, guys, your cover letter and your CV is what the employer sees first, or what the recruiter sees first. So it needs to stand out. Can you imagine how many persons are applying for one job? So the competition is there. So you have to make your CV, you have to make your cover letter stand out. All right. And as you can see to the side of the screen here, I have a sample. Oh, you can see me. All right. Very good. All right. Yes, I have a sample. So when I get to the next slide, you're going to see some more tips. All right, so you can have cover letter, you can have your name running across the top of the screen, also the date, the name of the employer and the address, and then dear sir, madam, hiring manager, as it relates to whoever you're applying to. And I'm going to be reading the sample. I was pleased to learn of your need for an English teacher. With my robust experience and education in applying appropriate teaching and assessment methodologies and contributing to the design and development of objectives and teaching material, I am prepared to be an immediate team player within your organization. Now, guys, this is what I just read. These are some of the things that would have also come out in your CV. The only difference is that your CV is in a tabulated format, but the cover letter, it's a narrative. So you have it written in paragraphs. So it's also a summary. So it is showcasing you, it is highlighting you. It is supposed to bring out your skills, your experiences. All right. And the following are highlights of my skills and accomplishments. And then you can go ahead and list what you are currently doing at your job. For example, presently working at Pathways Primary School. At Pathway Primary School as an English teacher, relied upon to access and look after 150 students within the term. Again, it's a summary. All right. Now, what's the purpose of the cover letter? So, cover letters should highlight your academic, professional, and personal qualifications for the position to which you are applying. It should not be a restatement of your resume. Instead, you should select certain experiences to highlight to the employer. Remember now, they don't have time to be reading this long thing. So just as how in school we were taught to write a summary, and when we are writing a summary, we are picking out the important details, the main ideas. It's the same thing for your cover letter. So you might weave experiences together, telling how one experience led to another. You might tell a story from one or two experiences that bring depth and detail, not covered in your resume. All right. Purpose of the cover letter, and again, just reiterating what I read about before. So you should focus your attention on your most relevant and compelling qualifications, what value you will bring to the organization, not what you want or what you can gain. Be sure to include a sentence to a full paragraph on why you want to work with this particular organization. Be sure to match your tone to the organization. So corporate banking tends, so the nursing, teaching, match it according to that. Do not use slang, abbreviations, or a casual tone. And something I learned, guys, when we're writing formal documents and so on, some abbreviations we don't use, some contractions we don't use, like, instead of it's, it apostrophe s, we write out the it is. So instead of saying it's my intention, we write out the it is my intention, right? So certain abbreviations and also certain slangs we don't use. All right. So what should be in your cover letter? Your name, address, today's date, name of the employer, their title, the address, and the greeting, your introductory paragraph, the body. So all the main, everything that is summarizing basically what's in your CV, your closing paragraph, and your salutation. And here I have a sample again. And of course, this is in the live, so you can go back and watch it at the end, to remind yourselves of, or just to look at the format of how to do your CV. All right, so again, summary again, your opening paragraph, state the position to which you're applying, where you found it or heard about it. So you can say as advertised in the Jamaica, we would say the Gleaner or the newspaper, or as advertised on your website or on your Facebook page or wherever it is that you saw it. So you can state the position to which you're applying, where you found it or heard about it, name drop if you have a direct connection, and close with the hook. Academic introduction, state the college you're attending or your degree, relevant classes you've completed, etc. In the body of it, connect your skills, your characteristics, your experiences, and qualifications to the position and company as a whole. Make sure to highlight your interests or what you're interested in working in. And in the end, in the conclusion, reaffirm your qualifications and interest in the position or the company. Be sure to include your contact information. Guys, I can remember some years ago, I applied for a job. So, all right, let me finish this off. Could offer to follow up with the employer and the letter formally, your signature, type your name. All right. Oh, all right. Let me stop sharing and then I'll come back to the CV. Hi, Samantha. Terina is saying, I'm happy that you are taking it. Oh, thank you, Terina. And guys, if you are new over here, please check out Digital Moments with Terina. And if you're still in job search, which I know most of you are, Terina has a video that she posted yesterday with lots and lots of links that you can check out, and schools and websites to apply. All right. Yes. So it is important that when you are doing your cover letter and your CV, you make sure not to leave out your email address, your phone number. I remember sending out an application some years ago, and everywhere I remember I sent out so many because just like Terry always say, just send out hundreds. That's how I used to send them out, and they all went out without a phone number. And you know how I finally got even that one job I worked at? It's because somebody at the job knew me and know that they were looking for me, but they couldn't contact me because I left off my phone number. So that is something to take note of. Yes, so make sure not to leave that out. Make your phone number current. And guys, when it comes to your email address, also try to make your email address professional, right? So not, some persons have some kind of email address. Yeah, make it professional. So not those funny names or those sexy names. Make your email address that you're using for application, make it professional. Hi, Rondine Harris. I am a new sub. Thank you so much. And guys, I forgot to say, as soon as you join the live, to make sure you go ahead and hit the like button. Yes, hit the like button. I hope you all liked the video so far, and hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so yet. All right, so Zebula, hi Zebula, thank you for joining. Is vaccination compulsory in the UAE? It has not been announced as yet as being compulsory, but business places, firms, they have the right. You're the manager here. You can say to your employees, for you to work for me, you have to be fully you have to take the vaccine. So in some business places, the workers have to be fully vaccinated, and some persons do it because they want to keep their jobs. But of course, it is widely encouraged that we all take the vaccine. This country is keen on having its residents and its citizens safe. So the campaign is on to get everybody vaccinated. And coming up soon, we know that sooner or later we won't be able to go into certain business places or conduct certain businesses if we're not fully vaccinated. So even though it is not yet announced that it's a must, it's happening. So we just have to do it. All right. You're welcome. My question is, as an NQT, is it recommended that I go ahead and apply without having the degree in hand? I think you can apply, but I think you're going to need it. At the end of the day, you're going to need it for the job because working in Abu Dhabi, ADEC, which is the Ministry of Education here, you have to get what is called ADEC Pass. And there are certain documents for ADEC to pass you, then those documents have to be uploaded. So yes, you can apply, but you are going to need it in the end to secure the job. So is it that you're studying or you're almost finished and waiting on it? Yes, I would say wait on it to apply because you're going to need it. Unless you're going to apply for a teaching assistant job in the meantime while you wait on it. But I'd say it's best to wait on it, Rondine. All right, so now I'll share my screen with you again. Oh, what did I do this time? Or Zibula is saying, can you believe it, Georgia? I have been waiting over 2 months now to get the contract from the school that employed me. Really? So you got an offer? Uh Zibula, you got an offer. So are you supposed to start in August? Are you supposed to start in August? Okay, oh yes. All right. So did you get, let me go back and did you already get the offer letter? Because you normally get what is called an offer letter first. So the actual contract, as in contract, you don't get that until all the ADEC approval and all of that is ready. So what you do get first is an initial offer letter stating your salary and benefits and so on. So did you get an offer letter first? Because you won't get the contract until maybe about 2.5 months or so after you start working before you get the contract. So you come, you get your offer letter, they send you your they just said by word of mouth that I got the job, but oh, okay. Have you contacted them? Have you emailed them to say you're still maybe you should send them, like, just a gentle reminder that you're still waiting, because normally you get an offer letter first stating your benefits, and you haven't gotten any response. And by the way, I hope it's hi Nordia, thank you so much, Spotless Calm, thank you darling for joining. How are you doing? Yes. Have you checked out? Because I want to make sure it's legitimate. Because it's strange that you haven't been hearing from them for over 2 months. But if you have the name of the school, check out if they have a Facebook page or if they have a website. Check that out and see if you recognize the faces of anyone who interviewed you, because my sinuses, guys, sorry. You have to check that out to see if it's legitimate. So if you know the name of the school, check out their website or their Facebook page and see if you recognize the face of the person who interviewed you. Hey Nadia, thank you. How are you, dear? How are you doing? Tarina, I wonder if you remember Nadia from CC. Nadia Graham from CC. Uh yes, so Zibola. So do that. Check out their Facebook page or their website to see if there is a school by that name, because I hope you didn't pay any money or anything like that though. Just to make sure that it's legitimate. Let me hope I'm not missing anybody's questions. Come yes, Rondine, COVID has really slowed down things because yeah, they normally recruit teachers from all over, but of course, they are not allowing flights from certain countries right now. So then it's gonna be hard, because yeah, flights are not coming in from some countries. So it means that if you have applied and you're from a country who's not on their list right now, then that's going to be a little issue. Yeah, so the COVID, it has really slowed down things. It has slowed down the time frame in which persons get replies from schools. But we're really hoping that sooner or later all of that will change. Yes, flights are still coming out of Jamaica. Yes, because if you have a US visa, then you connect in the US and then from US to here. And then if you get a job here but you don't have a US visa, then you can travel other routes as long as they're allowing flights from certain places. I know like persons coming from South Africa, you can't leave directly from South Africa to come here now. You have to travel to another country that doesn't require quarantine and then leave from that country to come here. So I know some persons from like South Africa, they are now going to I think Zanzibar first, spend the 14 days there before they can come here. So, and of course, lots of schools here normally employ South Africans. So then can you imagine now that that's a challenge with the travel bans? Just give me 1 second, guys. 1 second. Yeah, sorry about that. All right, I'll definitely look up that school and see. I'll definitely look up that school. But I think this school, yeah, I think they're currently employing because I saw a link for them recently. But I'll definitely check it out. Yes, hopefully, Rondine, yes, hopefully by next year, things will be better. And yeah, because what they're doing now, most schools, they're asking for persons who are already in the UAE. So, so they don't have to be flying them out from elsewhere. But of course, they're going to need persons from elsewhere. So eventually, they will have to recruit persons from outside. But it's really the issue with the traveling that's causing the problem right now. Yeah, but hopefully by next year, all of that will be better. Yeah, but hopefully by next year, all of that will be better. Oh, am I hearing myself? Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna share my screen now and go over again to the CV. All right, so this one is just a sample I took from off the internet. All right, so of course, your name would go here, and then you have your picture, preferably a passport size picture with a clear background, of course. So professional picture with a clear background, and you don't have to go to a studio to take a picture. You can take it right in your home. All you need is a headshot. So you just stand against the wall, put on a professional top, and have somebody with a good phone and have somebody get a clear shot of you and nice countenance on your face and have your picture on your CV. So this is just one format. There are several formats you can find, and you have your professional title. So for example, here I have accomplished, dedicated, and enthusiastic school teacher with over 14 years experience serving both elementary and secondary school students in their mission toward academic greatness. Experience, and I just made up some school names to put here because since it's a sample I'm showing you, I just made up some school names. So you have your experience, and you always list your most current experience. That one comes first. So the year and the name of the institution you are working, and then you list your roles. So for example, teaches 8 to 9 year old students the primary education course subjects, conducts extracurricular activities like supporting school concerts, sports excursions, along with special interest programs, teaches using online platforms. So in this era that we're in now, make sure to include that you do online teaching, and you know how to use the online platforms and so on. Participates in workshops for personal development and to improve my teaching pedagogies. And yeah, so coming down, I have the other experiences. So again, always start with the most current experience and only include the experiences that relate to teaching. So you might have worked as a secretary or sales clerk or something like that, but keep your CV, your experience, let it match the job you're applying for. All right. And at the side here, you can see I have the contact, address, phone number, email, Skype. So this is one format. You can check out the internet for, there are lots of different formats that you can check out. And after your experience, then you will have the your qualifications. Again, now your qualification, also the most recent one should be first. So the last qualification you got, that one should be listed first, and then you list the others coming down. And then of course, I thought I put all of the resume here, and then you are going to have your skills coming after. Let me see if I really have it up here. I hope you can still see my share screen. I'm not sharing the PowerPoint, I'm sharing the rest of the CV. I hope you're still able to see it. Let me stop share and go back, and then just to make sure you're seeing. Okay. Right, so as you can see, I have my experience with the most recent, and then after that, I have education listed. So the last time I studied, right up until the last one I did. And then coming after that, what do I have at the side? Oh, the formats of this have changed. But anyways, I have activities and interests, educational activities, speech and debates, community clubs and projects. And then the last thing would be the references. All right, so this should have been under the education. Guess the formatting shifted. But guys, that's basically all you need on your CV: your name, your picture, a brief profile, your experience, your skills. So you highlight your skills, excellent communication skills, maintain well controlled classrooms by clearly outlining standards and reinforcing positive behaviors, prepares, administers, and records assessment results to gauge students' progress in order to differentiate instructional practices, consulted with parents to build and maintain positive support networks, and support continuing education strategies. And like I said, just list all your skills or your roles and responsibilities that would, you know, speak well for the job you're applying for, and you finish off with your references. So I hope this will really help. When is summer break over there? So some schools end the last day of June, some schools end the first week of July, and then we all return the third week of August. So new teachers normally return 1 week earlier, new teachers, and then returning teachers a week after, because new teachers normally have 1 week of training. So new teachers normally start like somewhere between August 15 to 17, and they would be in for a week, and then the returning staff afterwards, and then the kids normally come in the last week of August. Yes, guys, so that was basically sharing with you the cover letter and the CV. And yeah, so like I was saying, work on your CV, guys. That it's really critical, because recruiters are seeing thousands, and they will probably just grab the one that catches their eye. The formatting of it is really important, and keep it short. Your cover letter 1 page. All right. So all you basically need to do to update your CV, there are thousands of formats that you can Google. Right. So, because all I did was to Google this format I was sharing with you, and then I was just able to enter my information. I was trying to share with you. Yeah, but just go on Google and type in CV, free CV template, and then you just insert your information in it. Are there Seventh-day Adventists? Oh yes, Zibula. Actually, I'm a Sunday worshiper, Zibula. And since being here, I have been going to Seventh-day Adventist Church with my friend Terina from Digital Moment. She is a Seventh-day Adventist, and yes, lots of Seventh-day Adventists are here, and that's where no, Zebula, this is where we ask all the questions. So ask all of them. This is what I do on a Thursday night. I chat and answer all the questions. So ask any questions you have. Right. And the good thing is that because the work week here is from Sunday to Thursday, it means that the weekend here is Friday and Saturday. So Sunday worshipers go to church on a Friday, and the Seventh-day Adventists get to keep their day, which is Saturday, go to church on a Saturday. So yeah, We have a nice church here that we go to on a Saturday in Abu Dhabi City. And at that church, we have lots of different nationalities there. And then there's another one that we go to where we have all, like, everybody is from, well, we as Jamaicans go there. And then there are lots of brothers and sisters from the African countries. So when we're at that church, that one, we're all blacks. And then when we go to the other one, the city, lots and lots of different nationalities there also. Yeah, so we miss that, though. We haven't been to church since February of, because church is closed out, I think from last year, March. Yeah, but a few of them are opened now, though. Yeah. And that's what I like about the UAE, even though it's a Muslim country. We're still allowed to practice our religion. We still get to go to church. Yeah, that's a major thing. Yes, we used to look forward to going to church, and after church we have, what is it called again? That the Adventists have after church, where we go to the park and we sit and eat, or what's it? What is it called again? We have after church, like a potluck, and they bring food and you eat after church, and yeah. Right. So yeah, like a fellowship or a social, yes, after church. So we have Sabbath. We get to have Sabbath school in the morning, and then we have the service afterwards. Yes, and there are persons who come and, transfer their membership since they live here, so they get to take part. They get to teach Sabbath schools and so on. Yes, so it's okay so far. All right, so in another video I shared not long ago on my channel, I found some new websites. Uh, Let me see if I can share that one. I don't think my screen is sharing. Oh yes, Zibila, my apartment is for it's a single teacher apartment. Um, it's the best one since being here, to be honest. When I came here first, my apartment was uh, a single apartment too, um, but I didn't have like a family room separate from the bedroom. So it's like it happened in stages. My first school, and then I moved from that apartment, and then the next one I moved to still a school apartment. It was like a studio, and yes, the kitchen and the bathroom were separated, of course, and then you know what a studio looks like. So then you just have your other your bed and your wardrobe and so on. And then went to a different school where I had shared accommodation. That one I didn't like. Um, so Right. So I finished one contract and I went to a new school, and this school was offering a shared accommodation. But the way they put it over to me, I thought I was going to be living with just one other teacher. But when I went to that new school, it was like a villa. It was a really nice villa in Dubai. Trust me, the villa was really nice. But so it was a 4 bedroom villa. So 4 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms. So it was four teachers of us living there, and we each had our own bathroom and bedroom, but we had to share the kitchen and so on. So that one I didn't like, and I didn't stay at that school, and then came to this new school and nice single apartment. But sometimes everything is not the way we want it at the beginning, but eventually. But all apartments are really nice though, whether they offer shared accommodation or not. They are really nice. There are some persons, in fact, who like the shared accommodation because they like being around people. So they come home and their colleagues are downstairs with them. So some persons don't mind it. But if you are somebody who just wants to come in and you're not hearing anybody else being in your own space, then you might not prefer a shared accommodation. And then if you're coming with family, of course, you definitely can't take a job that offers family single accommodation. So you have to be mindful of that. When you are applying, if you're planning to come with your family, make sure to apply to the jobs that say shared accommodation. But there are schools here that, especially ad hoc schools, they offer really nice family accommodations and cater for up to 5 kids. Yes, because I keep telling Terina has a really nice family accommodation, and I have friends here who like have Jamaican friends too, like one child, and they also have family accommodation, and it's really nice. If you're at a school, can you leave before your contract is up to go to another school? Yes, you can, but it's going to cost you some money. hmm You can always leave and go to another school, but it's gonna cost you. Um, if you leave within your probation, some schools offer 3 months probation, some offer 6 months. If you leave within your probation period, it depends on the contract. Some of them say as long as it's within your probation period, you leave, then you don't need to pay back anything. Some of them might say you have to pay them back the airfare. Some of them, if your probation has passed and then you resign, you might have to pay back up to 45 days salary. Yes, so you can leave and go to another school, but it's gonna cost you. And if a school wants to be vindictive, they might put a bond on you, and you can't work in a particular emirate until maybe like after a year or so on. So you can resign. You can resign, but you might have to go to a different emirate. So you might have been teaching in Dubai, and then you resign, and then you probably have to move to Abu Dhabi and or one of the other 7 emirates. But yeah, of course, yes, you can resign. Or and then there are some schools that offer uh, unlimited contract, while some offer limited and unlimited. With the unlimited contract is that there is no contract period, so you can resign at any time as long as you give 30 days notice. That is called the unlimited contract. And then the limited contract, now it can be 2 years or 3 years contract. So the The longest time the contract is here for teachers is 3 years. So 2 years or 3 years. The thing is that if you are comfortable at the school you're at, then you can stay there forever. So if it's a 2 year contract and it finishes and the school is okay with you and you are comfortable, all you need to do is to renew your contract. They will give you a letter of intent asking you if you want to stay, and you just keep renewing. You don't have to go back home, you don't have to look another job. If you finish a 2 year contract or a 3 year contract and you want to change school, then you just let them know when they ask for the letter of intent. You just let them know that you're not renewing and you don't have to go back home. You can stay here, and before your contract ends, you start looking job. As long as you know that you're not going to renew a contract, you start looking, searching for jobs, and then you apply independently and start a new job. The only thing is that every time you start a new job, it's like the process starts over, because your Emirates ID, the residency card that you will get, and also your visa, it is always tied to the school that employs you. So every time you change a school, that visa and the Emirates and the, well, call it Emirates ID or the residency card, it is cancelled. So you change a school, everything is cancelled, and that new school will have to reapply for everything for you. All right, which schools pay better between public and private schools? I wouldn't say one pays better, it's just the benefits, it's just a salary package that a school decides to offer. Public schools offer good salaries, private schools offer good salaries. But what I find most though is that the public schools tend to cater more to family. Like the international schools that we call them, the private schools, most of them teachers have their kids here, but if it's a shared accommodation, then you will be able to take your family there, and the benefits in terms of housing and school fees might be less. All right, so some school, and then again, some schools, they are called public schools, but they are also semi-private in a sense, in the sense that local kids go to the school, but it's still private. It's a government school, but it's still privately owned. It's sort of like that. But both public and private, they offer good benefits and salary. And sometimes it's just the package, because I can share an experience with you. The first school I worked at, when I was there, I was the second Jamaican teacher to join that school. And when I went there, another Jamaican teacher was there. We were both getting the same salary. Then two other Jamaicans came after us. One of them, we had more years of experience than she did. However, schools can just decide to change their package, and I might be working there before you. I have more experience than you do, but because you joined afterwards when they were offering better packages, it so happened that you come and you're getting a better package than I'm getting. And the thing is that once you sign for a package and you decide to stay at the school, you will get that same salary until 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years if you decide to stay at that one school. They're going to give you that same salary that you signed for initially. So that is why some persons will tend to finish their contract and then join another school, because once you are here and you realize how much you can really get, then you're not going to stay at a school if they're not increasing your salary. All right. As a teacher, are you required to coach sports or yes, you have to facilitate a co-curricular activity. Yes, all teachers have. You might not be leading one by yourself, but you have to sign up for one. You have to run. You have to conduct a co-curricular activity, and Yeah, but most time you never have one teacher who's running an entire activity, because teachers will tend to write down their name for different activities. But yes, every teacher has to be a part of a co-curricular activity. You don't have to be the leader of it. No, siblings can't be counted as dependents. Yes, Sam. So no increase. So you sign a contract, and this is what you sign for. At the end, all right, let me give you an example. My first school when I came here, after my contract finished, they have what is called an what you call it again? Increment. You know, like in Jamaica, they say every year you get an increment. This particular school, they gave an increment at the end of the contract. But I didn't stay because I realized the increment, like I said to the principal, this increment that you're going to be giving me after I sign a new contract, it's basically what I would go and shop at the supermarket with. So I realized that I could go to another school and get a better salary. So when I finished my first 2 years, I didn't stay at that school because I wanted a better salary. So I switched. Because if I stayed there, I would be getting the same salary, but just that extra increment every month, which I could go to another school and be getting more than that increment. So that's the only disadvantage if you decide to stay at a particular school forever. Your salary will remain. And yeah, unless you take up a duty at the school to get additional income, because you can become like grade leader or grade coordinator or so on. But otherwise, you'll be stuck with that same salary. So I left that first school after my contract finished. And it was also a good opportunity for me because that first school I was teaching the British curriculum, and then the new school I'm teaching the US curriculum. So it was even at an advantage for me in terms of experience. Hi, Suzanne. Thank you for joining. How are you, my dear? Lots of Jamaicans watching. All right, can one start a teaching job in January? Oh, yes, Zibala, you can start a teaching job here at any given month. And let me tell you too, I have so many experiences. When I came to the UAE in 2017, I applied August 2017, the end of August. I got an interview the first week of September, and then it was for an immediate start. And then I asked the school to give me some time to resign to I asked the school to give me some time to resign from my job. So I started October 2017, and then I left that school. My contract ended November 2019, and because I didn't want to stay, I wanted a new job. So I left that November, and then of course school will be closing the December. So I didn't start a new job until the January. And then this particular school I'm at now, I started in the month of May last year. So based on the time that you started working at a particular school, it means that your contract can end at any given month. So you started working May, it means that whenever your contract is finished, it's going to end May. And teachers' contract end at different times. based on the time they started working, and that is why the employment is done right throughout the year. So a lot of persons think that okay, August is finished, school has started, so recruitment stops. No, recruitment goes on right through the year. People leave at different times for any given reason, so recruitment is continuous. That's why I normally say to persons, have your if you're somebody who is in a position to leave at any time, if you're given an offer, have your documents ready so that if you check your email one day and you see where they need someone for an immediate start, it means that you are ready. You have your documents ready. Uh, would love to see a sample lesson plan. All right, Samantha, I'll have one. I'll do one. Thank you so much. Oh yeah, Dia. I hope I'm saying your name correctly. Thank you for joining. Most of the schools I've seen are primary schools. There are lots of hi Bernadette, thank you for joining. I'm well. Tired Bernadette, but I'm doing well. I think I get a new burst of energy when I know it's Thursday. Because it's the weekend, but I was saying early on in the video that just as how it is tiring at the beginning of a school year, it's the same way we get tired at the end, coming towards the end, because you're preparing assessments and report cards and documents for the closing off of school, and you have to do your lesson plans and hand your lesson plans that you're going to be teaching in August. You have to write them before you go off. I usually say back in Jamaica, school ends and we go home in the summer marking papers, grading, and doing reports. Here, the reports have to be handed out almost like a week or within the same week before school ends. Everything has to be prepared. You send reports home. Your lesson plans are ready for the new school year. So you when it's summer, you go home having nothing to do. All right, so we're busy preparing all of those documents. So I almost didn't even do this live tonight. I was like, I'm so tired, but I didn't want to mess up my schedule of having a live every Thursday, trying to keep that up as much as I can. But yeah, so Bernadette, yeah, I was sharing how to prepare your cover letter and your CV. Yeah, we're all looking towards the end, looking forward for summer break. Yeah. We say there is no tired like a teacher tired. I think teaching is that one profession where you leave work and it feels like you haven't left because you're thinking about what do I need to do for tomorrow? What do I need to plan? Hmm. Yes, oh yeah, dear. It's my pleasure. And you guys are looking and you need the help in searching, right? So yeah, but I was saying there are secondary schools. I was about to try to share my screen again. Um, let me try and do that. I don't think you're seeing my Google screen. I want to share and show you what am I not clicking on? But yeah, there are secondary schools too. Let me see. No, this is not what I want. I can share my Google screen. All right. All right. I hope you can see my I was gonna say my vacancy, my Google screen that I'm sharing. I don't think you're seeing it. Guys, I don't know why I can't share my Google screen with you. Okay. All right, guys, this ain't working. But if you check out the links I posted today, um, I have some new websites that I found. Let me just put them in the chat box. Maybe that's easier. Some websites I found today that when I was searching for school jobs, they were referring to these websites. And most of the school jobs are now on these websites. Called MNC jobs. So I guess you can check out these websites, guys. Oh, it did came up the Google screen, but I don't know why. All right, I'm gonna post the links and then I do it again. I thought you weren't seeing the Google screen screen I was showing. And then this one is called UVOO. And then there is Doblum. All right, so those are some new websites I came across today. All right, since you said you were seeing my screen, so let me try sharing it again then. All right, but this is the one I really want to share. So I hope you're seeing the screen that says join our team Aldar Academies. I hope that is what you are seeing. But what job specifically are you looking for? What subject area? All right, some saying not seeing anything. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not doing right. All right, so can you now see my screen that says Aldar Academies? Oh, great. Yeah, you should be seeing it now. Right. So, what I typed in into Google. So Aldar is a group of schools. They have lots and lots of different schools. So in a video that I posted this evening too, you could actually see the names of the schools. So for example, you go to Google and you type in Aldar school vacancies, Aldar Academies careers. And then once you click on, it's telling you which link they have their jobs advertised on. So for example, apply on government. Let me see what this one is saying. UAE government jobs. So this is where they have some of their links, their vacancies. Latest Abu Dhabi government jobs. All right, I think I should So here are some other you can apply on Glassdoor. This is another website, Glassdoor, that you can register on. Also on Indeed. Let me put that in the chat box too, for those who haven't tried those those websites as yet. So you have Indeed. And you also have Glassdoor. All right, so here this is one of their schools, just posted 23 hours ago, Alma Mora Academy. All right, I don't think anybody here is applying for principal jobs, so let me skip that one. Aldana Charter School. And all the schools, they do have high school, and most of them high school and primary and elementary section. So as you can see, when you go on their site, they're telling you that you can apply on Joblum UAE, you can apply on Career, you can apply on Jabuzum. So for me, what I would do is to upload the CV on all of the different links that they are suggesting. All right, let me see what they want here. What qualifications they're asking for. Okay, apply on Joblum. Maybe they're going to tell me to register. But let me see what they want. Apply now. Okay, so of course they're going to tell me to register. But if you go on them, just have your CV ready. So when you click on all of the links, you just register and upload your CV. This is Albertine needing they need an FS2, meaning foundation stage. They need a head of a primary class teacher here. Early stage foundation. So that is if you do early years, meaning grade one or foundation stage. PE teacher. 2 days ago, elementary teacher. Primary teacher. But the thing is that it's just to go into all the links and just post your CV there. Just put them there. Al Yasmina, Al Muna, all these schools I'm seeing here, they're close by to me where I'm at. Al Dana. All right, so that's Aldar. So all I did was to type in Aldar school vacancies. What you can also type in is Adnoc, Adnoc school vacancies. And let me see what they need here. And you see again, they're telling you now to apply on Ed Arabia. This is another website. Here they need an English teacher. Guys, this thing takes time. It's when you're job hunting, it takes time. Like you have to have the time and sit and just send out the CVs, just send them out. English teacher, special education teacher, math teacher, PE teacher, classroom assistant, business studies. All right, business studies, PE teacher, special needs teacher. And so another option that you have too, guys, is if you're looking for high school, you can say high schools in Dubai. When the school names come up, you just click on their website. Secondary teachers, you see? And you see the different links that you can apply to. So that's one way that you can narrow your search. All right. So Samantha is saying the problem is that they do not respond. All right, so who doesn't respond? None of them? None of them doesn't respond? Right, yeah, so that's one of the ways that you can apply is to just go directly to Google and just type in definitely what you need just to narrow down your search. Is it working now, Tarina? I'm not sure if I did it correctly. Yeah, so I was saying to a subscriber that even though even though recruitment is still going on, persons are getting offers and turning them down because they're getting one that they think is better. So so just keep on applying just the same. I'm trying to figure it out, Tarina. If I just click on the comment. Do you still need to do the COVID test after? Yes, yes. Even though I took the vaccine, I still have to do the COVID test every 14 days. Yeah. Thing is, they say the vaccine doesn't prevent the COVID. Yeah, so we still have to do it. Samantha, here is a an email for the recruiter from Direct. I'm not sure she's using it. You can try emailing her directly at claire@directtrs.com. I know she generally responds. I mean, I still get messages from her daily, even though I'm not searching for a job. So I'm saying to email her on her personal email. This is what I just put in the chat. Normally you send your CVs at applications@directtrs.com or jobs@directtrs.com. So I'm saying now to try her direct email. This is where we normally send her our CVs. Oh, I don't know then, because I still get emails from her daily, so I'm not sure what's the problem. Why you don't hear from her? Zibula, which country are you in? Oh, you're in South Africa. All right, so you're from one of the countries that they're normally asking for teachers from. So, um, if they accept you now, you're one of the persons who would have to travel to another country first before you can get to come into the UAE. Because I think they're not taking flights from South Africa now. But I know some of the South Africans here, when they go home and they're coming back, they have to travel to another country where there is no quarantine going on, and then they travel from there to here. But keep on applying though. Keep sending out, like I say to everybody, keep sending out the applications. New jobs are posted every day. New links are posted every day. Sometimes you have to send a gentle reminder saying, or just send it again, because you might have sent your CV and it didn't reach in their hand as yet. It's still at the bottom of the pile. So keep sending. Keep sending, searching every day and sending them out just the same. Oh, Tarina, I just got it, Tarina. I did it from my phone. So this should work now. Sure, but will the flight cost still be covered? Yes, I'm sure they will definitely cover it, because what they do is once you are given an offer letter, they're gonna ask you to tell them the route that you are traveling. Yeah, I know persons who have traveled via Zanzibar from South Africa. So once they're going to book your flight, they're going to ask you the route or the airport you're traveling from. So if you happen to have connecting flights and so on, they book it like that. Or travel to Tanzania. Okay. Yeah, so all schools, it doesn't matter where you're traveling from, they book your flight, and then you get a return flight for the summer. All right, so Terina is gonna be sharing some links with you in a short while. She's been putting it together. She's gonna share some links in the chat right here in just a few moments. She's gonna share some links. Okay, more of direct emails. Jobs at these are direct emails that you can just send them your CV and cover letter. Let me share some others. The other ones I came across today. Okay, here is one. It's called info at careers. No, sorry. Info at hairtalent. .ca. All right, so you can copy those down. These are some new direct emails, so not websites. You just forward your CV and your cover letter to them. So that's info at caretalentpartners.ca. Another one was I found some more. Let me post another one. REC. Right, right. And see, Terina is posting some links now. You can probably just copy them and then bookmark them on your device so you can go back to them. So check out those links that Terina will be posting. And here's another. All right, guys. So lots of emails and links coming your way. So make sure to write them down, or after the live have finished. Also, you can just click back on the live chat and scroll down to find them. Or you can go ahead and write them down now. Would a $3,000 salary be enough to sustain yourself and still have a decent chunk of money? Um, well, you definitely, if you have a teaching degree, you would definitely get more than 3,000 dirhams salary. You definitely get more than that. So yes, it would sustain you. It just depends on your spending habit, because a lot of persons come here with the Dubai lifestyle, because trust me, the Dubai lifestyle is here. But if you don't come with a purpose to work and save your money, then you will get caught up in the Dubai lifestyle and you know not see your way out. But the currency used here is dirhams. But as long as you have a teaching degree, you're definitely going to be getting more than 3,000 dirham. The salary ranges from minimum 9,000 up to 21,000, but it goes up to 21,000 if a school doesn't provide accommodation. Then they pay you a certain salary that will allow you to rent an apartment. All right, so all these I'm putting in now, they are actual school email, like the school's recruitment email or the school's HR email, that you don't have to register. You just directly send them your CV and your cover letter. And here's another one. So guys, get all of those and then just send them your CV. So no need to register on any website. These are direct schools. Secretary at DHAFRA. COM. Lots of websites there, guys. So I'm just checking out some more sites, guys. Oh, Ali, you spoke with Claire. That's a good sign. Does that mean I can expect an interview shortly? Once you spoke with her, then definitely she's going to be setting up something for you. Because what she normally does, after you send her your CV, then she first looks to see if she thinks you're qualified for her to send your CV through to a school, and then she's gonna ask you afterwards for your documents, hoping she did that already, for you to submit your documents to her. And then sometimes she gives you a call or she emails you, and then definitely once you spoke to her, she's forwarding your CV to a school or to schools. Did you speak to her via phone, Ali? Great, you spoke to her via the phone. Great. That means, yeah, she's going to be what she's doing now. Then that means she has put forward your CV to some schools, and then as long as the school gets back to her, then she's gonna contact you for an interview. Sometimes with Claire, she will message you in the night or in the morning, and she said, I found a school for you, or I'm putting you forward for an interview," and then she will send you interview questions to guide you. She's normally like that. She will call you after. She will get an interview for you, and then as long as she gets an interview for you, then she will send you some questions as a guide and tell you to look over those questions to get yourself prepared. So that's what she did for all of us. She sent us practice questions to prepare for our interview. And then if you see like a week pass and you don't hear from her, just send her. She's very accommodating. Just send her a gentle reminder. We spoke on such and such a date. Really looking forward to hearing from you. And she's definitely going to respond. Hi, Kimberly. Oh my God, I haven't seen Kim in such a long time. Hi, Kim. How are you? Thank you for joining, Kim. It's a pleasure having you. And guys, Kim is a guidance counselor and she's also from Jamaica. So I keep telling you all that the UAE, they not just classroom teachers, but different job descriptions, of course, guidance counselors, SEN teachers. So don't thank you, Joe, for joining. You were cooking, Joe. I wish I could get some food. Yes, so just keep applying. It's night, Joe. It's actually good night. It's 11:28 p.m. I didn't even cook. I'm hungry. All right, and Terina is posting some more websites. Yes, thank you so much for that, Kim. Like I was saying, guys, Kimberly is a guidance counselor, and she also will share some links. And yes, I can share. Yeah, share CVs of guidance counselor and send teachers to. Thank you so much for that, Kimberly. So, guys, if you know of any guidance counselor or special education needs teacher who is searching for a job, of course, as we always tell you, we're out here and we're trying to help everyone as we can, right? So, if you know of a guidance counselor or special education needs teacher who needs a job, then you can let me know and I'll pass that information on to Kimberly and she's most happy to help. Oh, no cooking today, Joe. Okay. All right. Let me get that link down too. Thank you, Kim, so I can pass it on just in case. Kate. All right, so this one is for any special education needs teacher that is watching and or guidance counselor. Please check. What is this about, please, Priya? Right, so guys, make sure that you are writing down those emails and websites that are being shared. Make sure you're writing them out, or if you miss them, you can scroll back and just click on live chat, and then all you'll be able to see all the past messages, and then you can get these CVs, the websites or the email addresses that were posted. All right, so your CV, Priya, your CV has to be sent to the links. Um, Please remember that I am not a recruiter, so I don't find jobs, or I can't find jobs for people. I can only refer you to websites. Okay, so I'm not a recruiter. I just help you by finding websites or email addresses to send your CVs to. And of course, I have shared a CV in this live. So if you scroll back or you watch back to the front, you will see of a format of a CV that I shared, and also how to prepare your cover letter. All right, and Terina has just shared a link that will work great for Indian teachers. So just in case you are an Indian teacher and you want to teach in the CBSE curriculum, or you want to teach in an Indian school, then this is a link for you to check out. So Priya, I hope this is what you're referring to about sending your CV. So I'm not able to pass on your CV to recruiters. You have to upload it directly yourself. And here's another link for a chemistry teacher. Excuse me, 1 minute, guys. I'm just getting myself some water, guys. Okay, I'll be all right. So lots of links here from Terina, guys, to for you to check out. And remember that you are to share these information that you're getting to with your friends or colleagues that you know might be interested. Yes, remember to share it with them and also share the live with them also. Yeah, sharing is caring. So it's a lot. So like I was saying before, when the live finish, all you have to do is to scroll back and click on the live chat, and you're going to be able to find all the links and the email addresses that are being posted here. So I'm still here. If you have questions, remember, just feel free to leave any question you have in the chat box. Yes, guys. So hope you're here getting the links. Make sure you're copying them. And when you get up tomorrow, just start sending your CVs out. Even if it's somewhere that you sent it already, send it again. There's something called file 13. They say sometimes your documents end up in file 13. You never know where yours ended up or where the first one that you sent ended up. So send them again. You don't know if the HR even got the because they're seeing so many CVs per day. You don't know if they accidentally skipped over yours. So send them out every day. Every day. Make job hunting, like make it a job to get up every day and send out your CVs. All right, so here's an Indian school again. So all of you who are still on the line, thank you for keeping up. And tell a friend to tell another friend that you know needs this information. Tell them to come on. Tell them to come and join. All right, here's another school that needs primary teachers. And this is Gems Jumeirah. Gems Jumeirah Primary School, and that's in Dubai. Then we have Safa British School. This is also in Dubai. Oh, and this is a new one just posted 21 hours ago that needs primary teachers. Springdale School, Dubai. ICT teacher. Who was asking me for ICT? Al Salam. Ali G, this is the country where you pay no taxes. No taxes at all, Ali G. Your salary is tax free. You only pay taxes when you go to the supermarket. That's the only time you pay taxes or other business places, but your salary is tax free. So you get to keep all your money. So I don't know if you would have to send back money home to pay taxes in your home country, but here you pay no taxes. Um, Whatever you sign for on your salary, you get all of that money to keep. Tax free salary. So you would decide if you want to send back home money to pay taxes, but you wouldn't pay any taxes here. Thank you for staying on, Ali. So, guys, you can keep the questions coming as you think about them, just ask them. Terina is saying, I read in the newspaper yesterday that 10 new private schools will be opening this. Wow. And definitely, you know that my school is, yeah, I know that my school opened or has a new campus opening in Dubai in August. Yeah, so I know the jobs person you're going to be hearing from. You might not be hearing from any schools now. Trust me, as the time gets close, that's why you have to have your things ready, so that if you get a call that says for immediate start, you have everything ready. So get your documents attested and ready, waiting. So that even especially Claire will email you with an immediate start. So have everything ready just in case. So Jamaica doesn't require you to file a yearly income tax, even though no, Ali, We don't file any yearly tax in Jamaica, no. Like in the US, you guys get tax return, and everybody look forward for their tax return. No, we don't have that in Jamaica. You just get up and pay taxes every day. Everything in Jamaica is taxed, but you don't get to file for any tax return. Hi, Ravia. Thank you so much for joining, Ravia. Yes, so no, we don't get to file for any taxes or have to send any taxes back home. The only thing we pay back home that we have to pay yearly is like land tax and so on. But in terms of filing for tax return, no, we don't have that luxury. And here you just whatever is your salary, you get all of that. You don't pay any taxes from it or no taxes drawn from it. And that is why persons can come here and let's say they don't have a lot of expenses back home. They can actually come here and make it, and save. But like I said, persons come here and they just get into the Dubai lifestyle, because indeed the Dubai lifestyle is here, and they get into it, and at the end of the day, when they're ready to go back home, they have nothing to show from it. But yeah. Arabia, we're just here chatting. How are things in your neck of the woods? You're welcome, Ali. Great. We're still here, girl, counting down to the long awaited summer break. About another 3 weeks to go. Just saw you popped up. Ah, yeah. I try to have a live every Thursday. I try. Yeah, same here. Working on report cards. Actually, we just finished assessments on Thursday, so all of this weekend will be spent. See how my eyes are tired? Yeah, all of this weekend will be spent grading and getting the report cards ready for next week, and then a further countdown to the last day of school. Can't wait to go back to normalcy. I think this online thing puts a strain on your eyes, because I've been around this computer pretty much all day. But it's Thursday, so it's a time I can get to stay up a little later than later. So leave application, Bernadette. We don't have like vacation leaves and so on here. While you're on probation, you're not entitled to any sick leave or anything like that. If you are sick and you take a day, sorry, if you're sick and you take a day, then you lose that day pay. That's when you're on probation. After that, it's the same thing. You're absent from work today, you lose a day's salary. So if you decide to take a day off, then you just have to end up going to the doctor to get a sick leave. But we don't have vacation leaves here, no. Any family emergency and so on, you will get a leave for that. And I think it's no paid. I think it's no paid, but we don't have vacation leaves and so on here. Um, yeah, we get a lot of little holidays in between because a lot of things are celebrated here that is actually a holiday. So we get little breaks like those. But in terms of vacation leave, no. So no leave and no pension. And that is why we have to save. No leave, no pension. You can be a resident here for as long as you want, but you can't file for citizenship. But you can be a resident here until forever, as long as you're working. But yeah. Yes, Ali. Yeah, you can do face to face here. So you can sign up for the universities here, or you can do it online. You definitely can do it online. Um, I'm not sure how what it's like doing a face to face masters here because it means that you'd probably have to do it on weekends or after work if you can find a program, an evening program. But of course, you can do it online. Yeah, they don't mind you upgrading yourself because even like when they're conducting the interviews, they tend to ask you what have you studied in the last couple of years. What are they like to know that you are, ongoing with your learning. And they do provide a lot of professional development workshops. And then there are so many courses are offered online here too, little certificate courses that don't take a long time, and it gives you an opportunity, and they're not expensive either, to get some little courses. Yeah, but we get a lot of professional development workshop. If your school doesn't have it every week, they have it every month. and they do some of them come there are courses and you get a certificate at the end, so that is good, and you don't have to pay for them either. Because I have lots of my friends here, they when they came here they were studying. So they were doing online programs, and so they left Jamaica studying and they came and they continued it. Some of them, it was while they were here, they started their masters or so on and finished it. Because the timing is actually good in terms of work balance, work life balance. I consider it to be very good in terms of the time that you get off work, and the workload, it only gets hectic sometimes, like I said, at the beginning of the school year, and we know this everywhere, the workload tends to get hectic sometimes, and seems overwhelming sometimes, but the work life balance, it is good. Sometimes when I'm home from work, I can hear my colleagues in heels, all dressed up, going out, and I'm sitting around my device and I'm wondering, where do they find the time and we work at the same place? So it's just how you balance yourself, you know. But there is time. You don't have to take work home with you unless you decide to. You can actually leave work at work. But sometimes you do have things that you need to catch up on, and then you have to take it home with you, but it's not all the time. There's always something to do here. There's always somewhere to go if you're the outgoing type. There's always something to do. And one of the advantages to living here is that if you like to travel, then Dubai is a hub for traveling, to knowing so many places that are nearby, uh, an hour or two flight away, or even a drive away, because you can drive to the beautiful Oman, which is just like an hour 45 minutes away. Can travel to Kuwait, Bahrain. Even on weekends, teachers travel to go to new to a different country, because you can leave work on a Thursday evening and travel somewhere and come back on Saturday evening. Yeah. But with the masters, Ali, what I noticed is that, Ali, there are some schools who, if your if your if your degree was done online, they're specifically asking for degrees that were not done online. They want to know that your degree was done face to face. I don't know what is the difference, because I think that as long as you cover the hours, but there are some schools that specifically say they don't want the degree that was done online. But most of the jobs, though, I see where they tend to pay for the bachelor's, though, unless it is that you're newly applying and it's your master's that you have the highest qualification in, then they'll actually pay you for that. But let's say you're applying for a primary school or high school teacher job, and your bachelor's degree is in secondary or primary education, but your master's is in something else. It's not the master's salary they're going to give you. They're going to pay you for the bachelor's salary. Yeah, Tarina, right. That might be the case. Yes, because if you when you study online, it means that you didn't get to actually do the teaching practice, or some of you might call it internship, right? You don't have that direct classroom experience. I suppose that's the case. Ali, have you tried applying on Ed Arabia? Since you are from the US, then definitely you have the US experience teaching the Common Core. Ah, 17 years of that's great, Ali. I hope direct recruitment is not the only place you've applied, because a lot of school they're asking for UK experience and US experience. So you should definitely be applying to the other websites and links. So definitely, Ali, try out Ed Arabia and Ed Vectus. Terina, you have the link for Ed Vectus or Ed Arabia, or I can just type in how you do it, the HH or the HTTP. Yeah, you definitely should, Ali, because you have what they're looking for: experience, teaching experience, and of course, you have experience teaching the American curriculum. Yes, so Ali, definitely check out that link, Vectors. And you can subscribe to Digital Moments with Terina Ali if you haven't done so. She's a teacher too, and she has a same channel as mine, giving different experiences and helping out just the same. So you can check out Digital Moments with Terina if you haven't subscribed yet. And she teaches grade 1. So she has lots of videos and information over there on her channel also. Ah, Ed Arabia. That's another good one, Ali. So definitely check that out too, Ed Arabia. You definitely have the experience and both in the years and the curriculum that they are looking for. And you're in the US, so no travel restriction in getting here. So definitely go ahead and apply. You're welcome. It's Friday here already, Tarina. It's Friday here, 12:15 a.m. What's a world? You're welcome, Bernadette. Bernadette, have you gotten any response from anywhere? Any of the applications you made? You've gotten back any feedback? And most of the jobs I saw today, they weren't asking for any specific nationality. So it's good that unlike the ones that we were seeing recently where they were specifically asking for some nationalities, the ones I've seen lately, they're just mainly asking for the UK or US experience, but not like previously stating which country they want the persons from. So that's good. Oh, and this other one too. I forgot about this link. World Teachers. They are still recruiting also. What's their link again? Let me see if I can find that one. Uh, Let me find this one that was asking for teachers. All right, this one was asking this. may react right. Ah, look at even jobs being posted just an hour ago. Substitute teacher at GEMS just 12 hours ago. Info. Okay. Still looking, guys, if I see any more to post in the chat, because you can always go back and check it afterwards to send out. So, still looking if I see any more. Because this year 5 NQTs. All right, I see. I still have people. 11 people. That's so nice. You're staying, guys. So we're going to be ending soon. But if you still have questions, remember, don't be afraid to ask any question. Every question is a question. It means that you want to know, you want to be sure. Hi, Nikki. Oh, my LinkedIn friend, Nikki. Thank you for joining, Nikki. How are you doing, Nikki? Surgical, where have you been? I haven't seen or heard from you in ages. Mister, where have you been? I'm doing well too, Nikki. Just counting down for summer. Teacher tired, teacher tired. Yeah, I've been busy, right? Yeah. I try to have the live stream every Thursday. It doesn't work out sometimes, but I aim to have it every Thursday. Just to chat. Even though we're here silent some of the time, but people will just come on and chat. Yeah. So surgical official, how are you? Busy making music and money. I haven't heard from you in a long time. So Nikki, have you still been applying? Have you tried the most lots of new links, Nikki? Hope you have been trying the new links because we discovered a lot of new ones. I'm not sure which ones you have been trying. Um, but we listed a whole lot in the chat tonight. But there are lots of new ones that you could actually check out if you haven't sent your CVs to them yet. Well, you think you don't have enough experience? You only need you only need minimum 2 years experience. I'm sure you do have 2 years experience. You need minimum, and of course they also employ what they call NQT, newly qualified teachers. But yeah, you have the experience already. 2 years and more. So apply, man. Try Ed Arabia. I'm gonna send you I have your email, I think. Yeah. Ed Arabia, Ed Vectus, and all of those ones you might not have tried yet. Seek teachers indeed. All right, this name doesn't sound familiar to me, but Aurabina. I hope I'm saying your name correctly. All right, surgical. I'll send you a WhatsApp. maybe it's my WhatsApp you can't find me, so I'll WhatsApp you. Right. So Arua Bina, hi Georgia. I'm not a teacher. I'm an allied health professional. I'm moving to UAE later this year. I found your video so helpful for learning more about schools. Thank you so much. Yes, so I'll show lifestyle. Yes, teaching and lifestyle. So yeah, I want to be on holiday too, so I can get to do some more lifestyle videos. So persons outside of teaching who wants to see what happens here can see some of the beautiful places to visit and things to do. Yeah, so hope to meet you when you arrive in the UAE. Yes, I call my subscribers my family. So as soon as you all come into the UAE, I want to meet you all. Yeah, having friends from different nationality, learning different culture. Yes, Nikki, you definitely need to check out those new ones. So you can send me a message and I can send you the links, Nikki, that you might not have tried as yet. So Aruabina, I hope you hit the like button and I hope you subscribe already, right? Do hope you subscribed already. And thank you for watching my video. So as soon as you join this live to go ahead and click the like button and tell a friend to tell another friend. Yes, share my video with a friend and tell them to come over and join the lifestyle family. All right, guys, so we're going to be ending shortly. So this is the time to write any other questions that you might want to ask, and I'll try to answer them before we go. So any other questions? Remember, it's always okay to ask any questions, anything that you would like to know. As long as I can provide you with an answer, I will try if I have the information at hand. Right, so guys, this live, it was giving you some tips of how to write your CV and also your cover letter as these are the two main important things that you need to get right when you are going to be applying. Make sure your CV is not outdated, that it is up to date. Yes, up to date CV, the format, up to date format. Um, Work on your cover letter. This is what the employer or the recruiter sees before even having a conversation with you. So you don't want them to just skip over your CV. So get the format right and start sending them out. Get your documents attested. So even if you have not heard from any schools as yet, still get your documents attested and have them ready just in case you happen to get an email they're looking for somebody for an immediate start, that you are ready to submit your documents. So have everything ready. And of course, if you have already been applying and you haven't gotten any feedback yet, don't stop. Every day new jobs are being posted. Yes. New jobs are being posted every day. People leave every day. People's contract end right through the year. So recruitment is always on. It's ongoing. Recruitment doesn't stop in July or August. It's right through the year. So don't stop applying. Keep sending out those applications, right? And keep abreast of the different technology, keep abreast of the different learning apps that are being used, because we don't know when we will ever go back for full-time face-to-face. So for now, it's classes are mainly being held online and a few face-to-face days. But currently, parents do have the option of full-time online. So online classes will be going on for the time being. So keep yourself updated and be abreast of the different apps being used, online portals being used, so that should you get a job here, you are ready and you are knowledgeable. You know how to use Microsoft Teams, you know how to conduct a Zoom lesson, uh, Nearpod, Seesaw, using Kahoot in your lessons and so on. Keep abreast of all of those things, guys, and get yourself prepared to come and teach in the UAE. So, if there are no more questions, if you have no more questions for me, then thank you so much for staying on. Yes, Surgical, I'll definitely message you after I end the live. Yes, so, and of course, you can, any questions you might have after the live has ended, you can go ahead and still leave your questions in the chat box. I'll be most happy to help you to answer as much as I can. Um, you have not received any feedback from schools, but 2 agencies responded though. Okay. All right, so Bernadette, see if you can check out some of these school names that we posted tonight, and I also uploaded a video this evening also with some other school names, ad hoc school names. So check those out, and hopefully you even if it's somewhere that you sent already, send it again, just in case they might have overlooked it. Send it again. All right. All right. So once again, thank you so much for joining. And you know you can message me at any time. Send me a message or leave a message in the chat box, and I'll be happy to help you Thank you so much, guys, for joining. And I will see you hopefully next week, Thursday, again, all being well. I will see you again on another live. So take care of yourselves and each other. Stay safe. All right, guys, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate you taking the time out uh, to spend this 3 hours. Yes, over 3 hours. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so until next time, guys. See you and bye, everyone. I see you guys staying with me.